Welcome to the Real News Network. I'm Jessica Devereaux in Baltimore. For the third time in almost 30 years, the people of the Palestinian village of Khirbet Susiya are under the threat of forced displacement. After Israel's high court ordered the demolition of 17 homes, Israel plans to move forward with plans to demolish the village. The demolition plans have been condemned by the U.S. State Department as well as the EU. Here to discuss this is Refaat Alareer. He is the co-editor of Gaza Unsilenced. Thank you for joining us, Refaat.
Thank you for having me, Jessica.
So, Refaat, given that the village is in Area C of the West Bank, which is under control by the Israeli government, isn't this demolition legal under international law?
Like you said, Area C is a Palestinian area that is under full control of the Israeli occupation. Area C is about 75 of the West Bank. Building settlements according to international law in Area C is illegal. And Palestinians are entitled to have their own land and build their own houses and make their life easy. So we're speaking here about an area that Palestinian area that Israel controls and does not allow Palestinians to build houses, does not allow Palestinians to have their own farms, water resources, does not allow Palestinians to build structures to enable their own economy. At the same time, Israeli settlers come from around the world. They enjoy all water resources. They enjoy the housing units in the settlements at the expense of the Palestinians, the indigenous people.
What do you make of the argument that Palestine signed on to the Oslo Accords and agreed to this arrangement?
The Oslo Accord is unfair. I personally don't know what was going on in the minds of the Palestinians who signed the Oslo Accord. It's unfair. It doesn't do Palestinians justice. Simply, it gives, for example, the Palestinian Authority full control to Area A, which is about 3% of the West Bank. And even that full control doesn't mean that the Israeli occupation does not storm the area, arrest people, and even shoot and kill people. The Oslo Accord is not just, again, but even the Oslo Accord does not give the land to Israel to own and give to the Jewish people and take it away from the Palestinians who actually own the land and have owned the land for a long time. So and that's why, like I said before, building settlements is illegal in Area C. Even according to Oslo Accords, building settlements, displacing Palestinians is not legal.
So some news is that the United States, which is Israel's strongest ally, is certainly a foreign aid. Israel is the #1 recipient of aid from the United States. Why is the U.S. coming out against these plans?
Because simply it is, simply Israel is being given everything by America. The moral support, the financial support, the technological support, the intelligence support, everything. America has given the Palestinians almost nothing. What John Kirby, the U.S. State Department spokesman, said when he described this Israeli act of demolishing Susiya village, he described it as provocative and harmful, and he urged Israel not to demolish any structure in the village. Number one, America is only paying lip service. It tries, to appease to the Palestinians so that the Palestinian politicians say America is a fair peace broker or something. So America is doing nothing except lip service, and at the same time, America is trying to tell the people that there is a possibility of the two-state solution, which Israel is making impossible. So when even the United States, Israel's best friend and Israel's, cash cow in so many ways, if I may use the term, when even America criticizes Israel's move, it means that Israel has gone too far. Israel has crossed so many red lines that, again, America is slamming this move. But sadly, on the ground, it means nothing because Israel goes on destroying and demolishing Palestinian property, destroying Palestinian communities, forcibly displacing tens of thousands of Palestinians and building settlements.
Refaat, just really quickly, I know there are people who might be watching this saying, why should I even take notice to this specific village? Can you just provide some context about this village and its history and its position as being sort of on the front line of this settlers debate?
Susiya has been there for a long time. The villages there have been displaced several times by Israel, but the villages are located in Area C, like I said, in the West Bank, south of Hebron. For Israel, Susiya is one of tens of villages. Today, Susiya, tomorrow, another village, and the day after, another village. But luckily, we have some, activism, some voices that are trying, to bring global attention and people's attention, so that we don't allow Israel to demolish and to displace the people of the Susiya and other villages in that area. That area for some people is also fertile. People have fields there. There is good resources, of water that, again, Israel is controlling. The people. I need to say something probably here very, very briefly. When we speak about Israel destroying houses, it doesn't only mean destroying houses. Israel destroys every possible means of living, like water wells. The settlers at night attack the houses and they torch the houses and they cut down the olive trees, making life impossible. When people don't leave Israel, the military police with the racist Israeli law come to the people and demolish their houses, and sometimes even they make people destroy their own houses and also make people pay money because Israel used its own, equipment and machinery to destroy these houses. So Susiya is a very symbolic village, but it is one of tens of villages that Israel is planning, to displace and relocate. Those people have no option except to move to area A or B, maybe, or to build without permission. And by the way, Israel almost never gives Palestinians permission to build houses. So that's the three options that those people have. And at the end of the day, it's Israel's message telling Palestinians, leave, you have no place here. Something that Palestinians refuse because we believe that this is our land. We believe that we have had this land for generations and generations. And there was one old man in the village of Susiya saying that he is older than the state of Israel. He was born 4 years before Israel was born.
Okay, Refaat, thank you so much for that update, and we'll certainly keep track of this story. Thank you again for joining us. And thank you for joining us on the Real News Network.